line may be written. So you choose your answer yourself. Is clear? I don't think you'll get to draw the figure, but you'll get your question like this. It is clear over?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt in the assignment question?
Ma'am, could you please solve question 47?
Yes?
Ma'am, question 47.
47. Achha. 47. Draw a counter map of the function. I'm writing only the function. Function of x, y is equal to, that is y e to the power x. So I'm considering this is equal to k. Okay. So this value y is equal to what you get? K by k e to the power minus x. K exponentiality is negative. K e to the power minus x. According to the value of k, what you get? We get number of exponential curves. That is you like this. Number of exponential curve, here it is negative. So your curve is xy plane. It is y is equal to k e to the power minus x. So it is starting here from this side. Okay. You choose your value. Okay. We got number of exponential curve according to the value of k. Clear? It is over?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt? We'll start 14.2.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll start. Reply me. We'll start 14.2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, Kamrup is saying something. Ma'am, Kamrup is saying something.
Yes.
In the chat box.
Chat box. Let me see the chat box. What? Chat box କାହିଁ ପିଲେ କୋଉଠି ଅଛି? ହାଁ ଏଇଟା free notification.
No, no.
मैडम कामरूप को
मैम को 3
मैडम
dots.
कामरूप को 37 नंबर टा डाउट अछि
କୋଉ ନମ୍ବରଟା?
37 मैडम
47 কলি পরা
30,
Already
30,
done?
3, 3, 7, 3,
Oh,
7, madam.
37.
37.
Acha, okay. It is given to you assignment. Question. बंद कर देगी ना Question number 37. Is it given to you? 14.1,
Yes, ma'am.
37 given to you as assignment?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Locate the point A, B on the map of the. You will not get. Don't do. What type of multiple choice you will get here? Describe near A, near B. Don't do this one. Question number 37. Okay? Don't do. What type of question? Locate the point A, B. Is there any figure given to you in exam? No. This type of figure will not get. Don't do. Take care. I'll ask. Then I'll do that one. I'll explain you that one. Okay? Anything more? Anything more? Hey, anything more? I'll start 14.2. Okay. Fourteen point two. The question limits and continuity. All of you know the limit. What is the limit of a function of one variable, and what is the continuity of the function of one variable? Is not it? You know it is or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Limits and continuity. Here we will read limit of the function of two variables, continuity of the function of two variables. For the function of one variable, we know it is limit x tends to a, fx is equal to, we are writing L. So to find out the limit exists or not, what we are doing here? What we are doing here? The limit exists or not, what we are doing?
Right hand limit is equal to left hand limit.
Very good. Right hand limit is equal to left hand limit. But here we'll read function of two variables. That is your function of say xy. So for the two variables here limit, what you say xy, that two variable tends to ab. X approaches to a, y approaches to b is equal to L. Then the functional value is equal to a constant value, that is L. So write down the definition. Let f be a function let f be a function of two variables whose domain D includes points arbitrarily arbitrarily close to AB. That means x approaches to A and y approaches to B. Then we say that the limit of function of xy as xy approaches to AB is L. And we write limit xy tends to AB, function of xy is equal to L. This one we have to write down here. Okay. If for every number epsilon greater than 0, there is a corresponding number delta greater than 0 such that if xy belongs to D domain and 0 is less than root over of x minus a whole square, y minus b whole square less than delta, then absolute value of function of xy minus L is less than epsilon. Already know the same type of definition in the function of one variable. Here we are reading the function of two variables. So it is your x minus a square, y minus b square. So here, note that absolute value of fx minus L is the distance between the number function of xy and L. Okay? And root over of your x minus a square plus y minus b square is the distance between the point xy and the point AB. Okay? All of you have written? Can I omit? Can I omit? Can I omit? I am audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You see, for the function of one variable, you are going by the left hand side and the right hand side. But in the case of function of two variables, we have infinite number of paths. On their domain, infinite number of paths. So here, we have to find out, go by the path 1 that is called as x-axis, then path 2, then other, it may be your x is equal to y, or y is equal to mx. It may be like this. So many paths we have. If any one limit is not equal to the others, then we said limit does not exist here. So here, I am doing some examples to clear you. So here, example. First one, example. Example 1. I'm doing some example here. So that limit xy tends to 0, 0. That is your x square minus y square, x square plus y square does not exist. The question is given that does not exist. You have to show that. So your function of xy is equal to, is equal to x square minus y square divided by x square plus y square. First, we go by path 1. That is your x-axis. First, we go by path 1. By path 1. That is your x-axis. So on the x-axis, y is equal to 0. All of you clear my point? On the x-axis, y is equal to 0. It is 2 dimension. See here. So on the x-axis, y is equal to 0 or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So on the that is x-axis, so y is equal to 0. So we write down then x tends to 0. It is given x tends to 0, y tends to 0, but y is equal to 0. So what you write down? Here limit y is equal to 0, x tends to 0. Like this you have to write down. Function of x, y is equal to, y is equal to 0. I am getting the value x square by x square. So limit x tends to 0, x square by x square is equal to 1. Clear? It is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
At this point, you have any doubt? I am going by the path 1, that is our x-axis first. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Then 2. By path 2. Path 2 is our, it is 2 dimensional, so we consider it is our y-axis. So which one is 0? X is equal to 0. Then y tends to 0. So we write down here it is limit x equal to 0, y tends to 0, function of x, y. So x is equal to 0, we get it is your minus y square by y square, limit y tends to 0. What you get? We get minus 1. Path 1 is equal to path 2. Here you say not left and right, you say the path. Path 1 is equal to path 2.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
So limit exists.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Limit does not exist. So it is one example. Next one. All of you have written? All of you have written? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, second example. Example 2. If function of xy is equal to xy by x square plus y square. Xy by x square plus y square. The question is that, does limit xy tends to 0, 0 function of xy exist? Does limit exist? So what do you do? You go by the path 1 and path 2. You know how to solve. Go by path 1 and path 2. Tell me the result. Tell me the result in path 1 and path 2. What you are getting? Path 1 and path 2. Path 1, what you are getting? It is xy given, so, huh? In path
Limit
1, what
exists,
you are
ma'am.
getting?
0.
Yes. Path 2?
Infinity.
No, it is also 0. xy on the numerator. Check it again.
Yes, ma'am. 0.
0.
And both part 1 and part 2 are
Path
0.
0. Then we go by the path, another path, that is x is equal to y. Go by the numerator is xy, so we can put x is equal to y. So put x is equal to y. Path 1 and path 2 are equal. So we go by the path 3, that is called your path 3, you can write down. Path 3, I'm not going by the path 1 and path 2. So path 3, that is y is equal to x. Along the line, y is so many infinite number of paths you have in their domain. So here y is equal to x. Okay. So y is equal to x by putting what we get? Limit x and xy also x, function of xy is equal to, I'll get it is your x square by 2x square. Limit x, sorry, it is tends to 0, 0. X tends to 0 is equal to 1 by 2. So path 3 is equal to path 1 and 2.
No, ma'am.
So limit does not,
No, ma'am.
write down here, limit does not exist. You'll get very simple question, don't worry. Here you write down, limit does not exist. Next example. Example 3. If function of xy is equal to xy square divided by, you see, here it is x square plus y4. X square plus y4. Okay. So you go by the path 1, path 2, path 3. Check it. Or you can put your y is equal to mx. Go all this path, what you are getting the result, tell me. Path 1, path 2, and put here y is equal to mx, because here the degree of y is 2 degree more than the x in the numerator and denominator.
Ma'am, same limit.
What you get? Yes, or sorry, limit says 0 tends to 0, 0.
Yes.
Sorry, I have not given to you the limiting value. Limit, yes, xy tends to 0, 0. Yes, same. Limit xy tends to 0, 0. Go by the path 1, path 2, then y is equal to x or y is equal to mx.
Ma'am, limit exists.
Limit exists. I say that you have infinite number of paths. If you are getting the all the three to 0, then we have to proceed. You see here it is, your question is, the degree of y is 2 degree more than the x. I can take as the path 4.
X
Path
is equal to
4.
y power.
X is equal to y square. Parabola. Parabola is also here. We can move by parabola to check that limit exists or not. That's why I'm saying you have infinite number of paths. Put x is equal to y square. So what you write down? Limit x is equal to y square. So it is y square y tends to 0, 0. Function of xy is equal to y square. X is equal to y square. So it is y to the power 4. That is your 2y to the power. It is y to the power 4. So y to the power 4. It is 2y to the power 4. Limit y tends to 0. We'll get 1 by 2. I'll get here it is 1 by 2.
2.
Isn't that it? Limit exists.
No, ma'am.
Oh, it is not equal to the path 1, path 2, path 3. So limit does not exist. Write down.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, the path we consider must pass through the 0, 0 or the tending value.
Yes, tending value. Is tending value.
Means if x, y tends to 1, 2, and
X,
if we then we have
yes,
to
if it is given x, y tends to 1, 2.
1, 2. Then we have to
In that
consider the
case, we
path
cannot
that
take
is
that x is equal to y. In that case, we cannot take x is equal to y, though it is given as 0, 0. We are able to take that value.
and we have to take a function which pass through 1, 2.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Here it is not possible to take it because x tends to 1 and y tends to 2. There is no relations here. If you combine, then according to this domain, you have to find out your result. Here it is, though it is 0, 0, I am able to do the like this. Next. So how you know? By going all these paths, it is very difficult. So how we know that limit here? You say that in path 1, path 2, path 3, you get it is 0. And you say that, madam, limit exists here. Isn't it? But I say no, it is, you go by this path and I got that it is 1 by 2. And I say that no, limit does not exist. So how you know? You know, in your definition, there is a relationship between epsilon and delta. Already you have solved some problem the relationship between epsilon and delta in first semester. Already done. For each delta, there is a value for epsilon. For epsilon, there is a value for delta. They are related both. If we are getting that type of value, then we say yes. For limit xy tends to 0, 0, and the limiting value is 0. Okay, limit exists. If you are getting any relationship between the epsilon and delta, so like your first semester, to get the value of epsilon related to delta. Here epsilon, it is in your definition, epsilon is there is a number, epsilon greater than 0 for the corresponding number delta. Means there is a relationship between epsilon and delta. Like your first semester, here also you have, if you find a relationship between epsilon and delta, then you say yes, limit exists. Not necessary to do all this if you are able to do that part. Not necessary to do all these things. So let us solve one example here. Okay, here example. Limit xy tends to 0, 0, 3x square y by, that is your x square plus y square. If it exists. If it exists. Find the limit of this if it exists. Okay. So here you go by the path 1 and path 2. Path 3, here you can take the your y is equal to x square. That is path 3, you can go and tell me what is the result you are getting. What is the result you are getting here? Go by path 1, path 2, path 3, path 4, up to that. Go. Tell me the limiting value, what you are getting here. You are doing, though it is x square way on the top, if you go by any this all these 4 paths, you'll get the limiting value, it is 0. You can check. You are doing or not? I am audible?
Yes, I'm doing.
Do it. Already done, it is your xy on the numerator. That type of problem already done. You can. Y is equal to x square, x is equal to y square, whatever you want. Whatever you want. What is the limiting value you are getting?
Then 0.
0. So let us choose the limiting value is 0. Okay. Let us choose that as we go by any path, path 1, path 2, path 3, path 4, I'm getting it right down, I'm getting the limiting value is 0. So let us choose the limiting value. Let the limiting value, I'm not writing that by going all this path, the limiting value I got it is 0. Limiting value of the function is 0. Okay. So what you, according to your definition, what you write down? For epsilon, let analysis, but let epsilon greater than 0. We want to find out delta greater than 0, such that according to the definition, 0 is less than root over of xy tends to not ab, it is 0, 0. So I'm writing x minus 0 square plus y minus 0 square is less than delta. Then limit, 3x square fx is f is 3x square by x square plus y square minus limiting value I'm considering as 0, that is equal to your L. So 0 absolute value is less than epsilon. This, all of you clear up to this? All of you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the definition I've written. Clear?
Yes,
All of you
ma'am.
clear? I'm asking you. The value of AB is 0, 0, and the value of L I'm choosing as 0. Clear? This line, all of you clear or not? I'm asking you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, not audible. Then we write. So that is your, this implies I can write down 0 is less than root over of x square plus y square. Okay, less than delta. Then absolute value of 3x square y. X square is a positive number, 3 positive, x square y square is only the absolute value. So then I can write down 3x square absolute value of y by x square plus y square. I can write down less than epsilon. Any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
I can write down like this. Any doubt? Any doubt here? Absolute value of this one is your, this is your positive, this is positive, this is positive, this is positive, only left y. So I can write down absolute value of y.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. X square is now, see, but x square is less than x square plus y square or not? Since y square is greater than equal to 0. Here, I can write down like this. I can write down like this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That I can write down. This I can write down. This implies I can write down x square by x square plus y square less than equal to 1. I can write down. I can write down this one. From here. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This implies multiply both the side 3. 3x square by x square plus y square less than equal to 3. I'm coming to this portion. Okay. Multiply here both the side mod y. Both the side mod y. Okay. I can write down like this or not? Is there any problem to you? Is there any problem here?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So now I'm writing here on the above. So that is your 3x square mod y divided by x square plus y square. This is then equal to 3 mod y. That is equal to 3 root over of y square. And that is less than equal to 3 into root over of y square plus x square. I can write down. Because x square is a positive number greater than equal to 0. I can write down like this or not? I can write down like
Yes,
this or not? This is any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. This is less than 3 delta according to your definition. This is less than 3 delta. I can write down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Acha. But we know that 3x square y, the absolute value of 3x square y by x square plus y square is less than epsilon. So this is equal to epsilon. This is equal to epsilon or not? Because we know it is less than epsilon. And we are getting less than 3 delta. So these two are equal. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what is the value of delta we choose for the epsilon? It is epsilon by 3. Okay. Then we proceed by choosing the value of delta. Then we proceed choose the value of delta. Like your first semester, same thing. Only here it is having the 2 variable, nothing else. Okay. So thus we choose the value of next part is it is analysis. By analysis we get the value of delta is epsilon by 3. So now choose the value of delta. By choosing the value of delta. So what is the we choose? Let delta is equal to epsilon by 3. Okay. Back calculation. 0 is less than root over of x square plus y square less than delta. Then we have that it is your 3x square y my x square plus y square minus 0 less than epsilon, that is your, I can write down less than equal to, that is 3 root over of x square plus y square, that is 3 epsilon, that is I can write down, it is back calculation you can go, is less than 3 delta, that is equal to 3 into epsilon by 3 is equal to epsilon. So we get this is equal to less than epsilon. We have to find out this epsilon. So there is a relationship between the delta and epsilon we get. So we say that the limiting value of this function is 0. Like this, you can find out your limiting value also without going all the path. Choose your limiting value, what you got in path 1, path 2. Check that if you are getting a relationship between epsilon and delta, then we said that yes, the limiting value of this function is 0. So you have to write down at last limit xy tends to 0, 0, function of xy is equal to 0. Any doubt here? Any doubt? Any doubt here? I've only directly I've written here it is 3, this one. You go by the back calculation and write down all these things I've written directly. Any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
No,
ma'am.
it is clear? Yes? Not audible? Yes or no? You have doubt? Anywhere you have doubt, I'll explain you. Not audible to me what you are saying.
No, ma'am, no doubt.
No doubt. So what is the time? I'll start continuity. Time over. Time over. Okay. Next class tomorrow you have 2 period class. I'll start.
Madam, time over हो गया.
Okay. Next class I'll start your continuity and other question.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Thank you to you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.